Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's Moment of Words with J-Will. And today we're going to be going over the story of Joseph in Genesis chapter 35. Now, Joseph was chosen to be God's leader, and he was set out to be favored by the Lord. And this made his brothers jealous, and they threw him in a pit because he was always trying to do right. They called him a tattletale and said that he thought he was better than everyone else when he wasn't. He was just chosen by God. And after he was thrown in the pit by his brothers, he ended up being sold into slavery. So the moral of this story is that you still have to be faithful and strong when you are chosen by God, because God will take you through some oppositions and people on earth won't always understand you. When he went to his slave master, he still had problems. He was a good slave. He did everything he was supposed to do. He worked for the Lord. He didn't turn his back on God. And the slave master's wife falsely imprisoned him. So he was put into prison after all that doing good. So just because you're doing good doesn't mean you're going to face opposition and doesn't mean that you're going to face problems. But he stayed faithful to God, stayed strong and steadfast, and he did good while he was in jail. And he ended up being Pharaoh's top governor. Now there's a famine coming in the land, and everybody needed food. And Joseph was such a good leader that he had all the food, and they had to come to him and beg him for food, just like he dreamed. Joseph had a dream that his family was going to bow down to him. And that's another reason why they were mad at him. This is a moment of words with J. Will. You all have a marvelous day.